It's another stitch of the week. It's Hayley at Craft Yourself Silly, and we're going to have a look at some cording. Now, cording is a technique. I'll show you a lovely sample here. Cording is a technique of wrapping a cord, as it says, it does exactly as it says, wrapping a cord with other threads to create a kind of raised effect. I do apologise if we can hear bits and pieces. We are in a working environment and, you know, we're busy, so it's all good. To get these nice tapered edges, all you do is you reduce the amount of material that's underneath, so reduce the thickness of the cord that's underneath as you go to get those lovely tapered edges. But we're going to show you the basics right now. Pop that back there. So I've got here a piece of, it's just embroidery floss, but I've got 4 layers there so I can get quite a nice thick sample. And then I've got a red thread here just going over the top so you can see the difference. Now, one of the key things with cording to get a nice kind of rounded edge is to actually come a little bit further in than you have your cord. So I'm bringing it up using just a satin stitch, just spanning across from side to side, but I've actually taken it in just a fraction from where that outside edge lays, and I'll do a couple more stitches and then I'll show you the difference. So if you just bring it in just a fraction and then take it over and put it down the other side. The aim that you're kind of trying to achieve here is you're trying to completely cover that lower thread. Get it completely covered over, and that will give you that lovely corded effect. Now, if you use, if you just taper your stitches in and you actually start a little bit further in, you'll get that lovely rounded effect. If you don't take it in quite as much, if I show you this other sample that's going a little bit further out from the width of that thread every time, you'll see you get a little bit of a flatter effect. So have a little bit of a play around with it, see what works for you. And if you want to try some of the other cording and couching techniques, we have the Cording and Couching Stitch-onary, which you can find on our website, which is craftyourselfsilly.com, and there's lots of other videos on YouTube, so you can try out some other stitches.